Hello, welcome to the third video in the Core and Posture video series. Hopefully you have been able to participate in the previous two videos and complete them at a minimum of twice a week, either independently or in adjunct to an existing exercise routine that you have. As a reminder, the goal of the Core and Posture video series is to improve your overall posture, improve your core, all of the muscles of your trunk, to improve the stability so that you can have good mobility with all of your movement. As a reminder, throughout these exercises, we want good posture with the ear, the shoulder, and the hip, all in a nice alignment. So let's go ahead and begin. For this video, you will need a good sturdy chair and a weight. If you don't have access to a hand weight, using any type of weighted object such as a soup can or a water bottle would definitely be sufficient. Let's go ahead and begin. The first exercise is deep breathing. As we have done in the previous two videos, it's to work on probably the most important muscle of our core, our diaphragm. In order to do this diaphragmatic breathing, one hand will be on your chest, one hand will be on your belly button, on your abdomen. As a reminder, breathe in through your nose, filling your stomach and your belly with air, and out through your mouth, nice and slowly, pushing all of that air out of there. Let's begin. In through the nose, filling the belly with air, out through the mouth. Slowly pushing all of that air out of your abdomen. Please remember not to use those shoulders and the chest to help with this, really emphasizing the diaphragm. In through the nose, out through the mouth, pushing all the air out. Continue with one more at your own pace. And out through the mouth. Great job. The next exercise is the chin tuck. As a reminder, you're pulling your chin in, lengthening the back of the neck. If you get the electric shock sensations, back off your range of motion and go the distance that is comfortable. Tuck the chin in, elongate the back of the neck, 5-second holds. Let's begin. Tuck and hold. Nice gentle pull through the base of your skull down into your shoulders. And relax, tuck and hold. This is the time in our lives where we absolutely want a nice, big, beautiful double chin. Tuck and hold. Good, relax. Last one. Tuck and hold. And relax. Great job. Moving on to the pec stretch. The pectoralis muscles are the muscles of the chest, and often, if they are too tight, they will pull our shoulders forward. They will pull our bodies into a hunched position, which is something we are trying to avoid. What I would like you to do is interlock your fingers behind you and push that chest out so you feel a nice gentle pull through the chest and through the arms. Let's begin. So hopefully you feel that nice gentle pull through the front of your chest and in your arms. Perhaps not as significant of a pull as you had felt previously because you've been working really hard on these exercise routines throughout the month. Again though, if it's too aggressive, feel free to switch to one arm at a time. You can still benefit from using the exercise using one arm at a time. Switch to the other side for the final few seconds. Great job. Now we're going to work into some strengthening exercises. The first exercise we're going to do is working those transverse abdominal muscles, and in order to make sure we activate those properly, find those hip bones. Go just to the inside of your hip bones. The actual movement is you just simply pulling in that belly button nice and tight towards your spine, holding it for 5 seconds and then relaxing. Let's go ahead and begin. Tighten, pull that belly button in nice and tight and relax. Keep repeating that movement. Tighten and hold and relax. Good, keep going. And as a reminder, you can do this anytime, any place, and just about anywhere. It's a great exercise. It's portable and very effective for providing excellent stability for our mobility. A couple more seconds and relax there. All right, our next exercise is that seated roll-up to really work those rectus abdominis muscles as well as continue to emphasize our lower abs. Arms out in front of you, tuck the belly in, roll back slowly. Here we go, 30 seconds starting now. Roll back, come back to the start. Hopefully over time these have gotten easier to do, and also that you're able to go a little bit further, a little bit deeper to really emphasize the full range of motion. This is an important exercise to help you get in and out of a bed more easily, in and out of a car more easily. Lots of value to getting these muscles nice, sturdy, and strong. Last few seconds and relax. The next exercise is a build off of this. So you're gonna take your roll-ups, but we're gonna add a weight and a little bit of rotation. So go ahead and grab either your weight or your weighted object, water bottle or soup can. Putting the weight out in front of you, you're gonna roll back, you're gonna rotate to each side, and then you're gonna come on back to the center. The whole time, good belly muscles pulled in, good posture. Two important things to remember. With that rotation, also remember, just like in previous workouts, we're really squeezing those muscles to help us do the turn. All right, friends, here we go. Roll on back, turn to the right, turn to the left, come back to the center. Roll on back, keep the belly pulled in nice and tight, rotate right, rotate left, return to the center. If you find that the weight is too much, go ahead and drop it. Not literally, but push it to the side and just use your body weight as resistance. Again, equally as effective. Do what your body can do today. Go ahead and rest there. The next exercise is to work on a little bit of that rotational movement, but really making it dynamic and functional for your day-to-day activities. Feet firmly placed on the floor, but a little bit wider than your base of support. Grab your weight. You're gonna go from your knee pushing upward. So we're doing a big rotational movement. Really working the full trunk. This is very practical. Think of how many times you reach up and you put something down on the floor, or you reach up into a cupboard and place something on a counter. It's duplicative of those very functional movements that you do on a day-to-day basis. Let's go ahead and begin. The weight is optional. Let's give it a shot. We'll do 30 seconds this way. Really working on that full motion, that full rotation. If you're someone that wants a little bit more aggressive, you can even go down all the way to the foot and to the ankle. Equally as effective for the full trunk, full motion. About 10 more seconds. You guys are doing great. Really working that core. Super. Take a little break. Pause, take a breath with me, and we're gonna do the other side. Knee to opposite angle. Here we go. 30 seconds. Slow and controlled at a pace that feels comfortable. As a reminder, if you're someone who wants a little bit more effort, a little bit more exertion, you can go from up at an angle down to the foot and ankle. But bigger doesn't mean better, you guys. Do what your body can do for you today. And relax. One last exercise before we take a quick break. The weight is optional, but encouraged if it would help you to feel more challenged. Weight out in front of you. Reach down towards the floor. Coming up, rotate right, rotate left, return to the center. 30 seconds, here we go. Go at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Remember to keep that good posture. Belly button pulled in the entire time. All those isometric abdominal exercises that we have done are all for very dynamic movements like what we're doing right now. Good, one more, you guys, and we'll call it good. Rotate right, rotate left, let's take a break. Congratulations, you're halfway there. Get that drink of water, take that bathroom break, and we'll see you back in a bit. Hi, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your break. As a reminder, we're going to go through a few more of these strengthening exercises one more time before we wrap up the video today. So let's go ahead and begin with our isometric abs. Hands on the hips, find those hip bones, find those muscles just to the inside of the hip bones. Go ahead and tighten and hold about 5 seconds like we have been doing, and relax. Now you might be thinking to yourselves, my goodness, how many more isometric abdominals can we do? But I just want to emphasize the importance of consistency, the importance of good quality movements with good form. So please remember that this repetition is critical to your overall success with this function. Couple more and relax. Moving on to the seated roll-ups. Arms out in front of you, suck that belly button in, tighten those muscles, tip the tailbone under, roll back, 30 seconds. Let's begin. Here we go, guys. Again, going the distance that you feel comfortable with. And those muscles might be starting to ache, feel a little bit sore, feel a little bit fatigued. Again, with practice, that should improve, but please listen to what your body is able to do and what it is giving you today. About 5 more seconds left. You know, mine are starting to quiver a little bit. Mine are getting tired. Great job, you guys. The next exercise is a build off of that roll-up. It's the seated roll-ups with the turning and the twisting. So remember, you can use a weight if you want, but it's optional. Arms out in front of you. Pull in the belly button. Let's roll back. Turn to the right. Turn to the left and come back to the center. Please remember, we want all of the rotation and the effort coming through those core muscles. You can tell I'm not twisting very far each direction. If we start to twist too far, you guys, we end up getting more movement through our hips than through our abs. Now you might find that you're compensating through your shoulders. Try not to let that happen too. Great job. And relax there. Now we're going to move into those diagonal movements. So widen your base of support just slightly. As you may remember, weight is optional. Going from the knee upwards toward the ankle, or if you want a little more aggressive movement, a little more action of the core, you can work from your foot and ankle. Here we go, 30 seconds. really keeping that belly button pulled in the entire movement. Remember the functional application of this. We do lots of bending and picking things up off the floor, picking things up out of the lower cupboard and bringing it to the counter. All of these types of motions are very similar and very common in our day-to-day lives. Great job, one more movement. And rest there. Pause just a moment. Catch your breath with me and we'll switch over to the other side. Here we go. Start at the knee or start at the ankle. 30 seconds. Try to keep that belly button pulled in. That's the hardest part. The more that we do, we start to get a little bit tired. Those muscles start to fatigue and we start to compensate with muscles that honestly weren't designed to do these particular movements. So really try to be intentional and using those abs to do the entire movement. Great job, you guys. One more exercise to go and then you will have completed the third video in the core and posture video series. Slightly wide base of support. Let's begin. Bend down, come on up, rotate right, rotate left. Remember to keep those abs pulled in nice and tight through the entire motion. This is the last exercise, so you might be getting to feel a little bit tired. I know I am. So try your best to keep that good posture, good form, make the movements count. Great job. One more I think we can fit in before the very end. Push it, and relax. Congratulations, great job, you guys. Very good effort in not only this video, but the entire core and posture video series. If you have any questions or need advice, you can always reach out to us. Can Do MS and I are here to help you make the most of this program.